This is on this is from the New York Post's YouTube channel. Anti-immigrant debates DACA recipient about immigration deportation. Face your hater, New York Post. I love that series name, Face Your Hater. Absolutely. Anti-immigration, anti-DACA, and I was going to say something really mean. I'm not going to, though.
I'm an entrepreneur. I have some strong thoughts on DACA.
I'm Estrella. I'm a student. I currently work part-time, and I am a DACA recipient.
Every country has laws to become a citizen.
We have two red-haired people up against each other, okay? The likelihood of this happening would be if people were all sorted from random, and two of them, the two that ended up fighting, were both trans.
I feel very strongly that our laws are in place for a reason.
America was built on everyone being welcome and coming here. Currently, you don't feel welcome. You don't feel comfortable. Hi, I'm Estrella.
What's
Hi,
up?
Estrella. I'm Lori. I'm so glad.
You think we're gonna get copyright cucked here? Hey, YouTube. Hey, YouTube. This is fair use. Don't get mad at me. Thank you.
Glad to meet you. I hear we have some different views on immigration.
Yeah, we do.
Estrella, are you a DACA recipient?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess a lot of people here probably don't know, and I appreciate the blurb bringing it up, but DACA didn't expand the range of people who could immigrate into this country. DACA gave people brought here illegally as kids the ability to stay here, not as citizens and not even as legal immigrants, really, but as DACA recipients. The logic was basically that if you entered the U.S. when you were like 2 years old and are therefore not a citizen, you shouldn't be deported when you're like 16, you know? Because if you entered this country when you were like 2 years old, this is your goddamn country. It's the United States of America. You don't know any other country. So if it turns out you get deported because you are an illegal immigrant, you're being deported to what is essentially a foreign country you've never been to, which is pretty messed up. So hence the DACA program.
I am. Do you think I should be deported?
I'd hate to see you deported, you know, but if that's the law, then you gotta go.
Hey, I'm anti-immigrant, anti-DACA. I think DACA should be repealed, face-to-face with a DACA recipient. Do you think I should be deported? Well, I hate to see you go. The thing is, DACA is the law. I like how she's not willing to take moral responsibility for what she believes. She's like, well, the law's the law. DACA's the law. That's the law. The law keeps her here. She's not currently here illegally. If she was, she probably wouldn't be announcing that on a large news channel, you know?
And I hope you have family in Mexico. That's all I could say.
That's all I can say, sweetie. I get out of my country, and I hope to whatever godforsaken land you're sent to, you have someone who will clothe you and not let you starve.
What makes me feel of being deported? It's the scariest thought I have.
Now that's what I like to call a human face right there. That's what I'd like to call right there the picturesque. Bet you that woman's a Christian. What do you want to bet this woman's a Christian? Christ-like in her representation right now.
It makes me feel that I don't belong here, and if I go back, I don't belong there either. If I were to get deported,
She's like, ooh. See, look at her face. Look at this. Look at the woman's face. Ooh, that's tough. Sorry. God. Doesn't she look like the stereotype of like the upper middle class person who like cringes when a homeless person holds out a little cup asking for money? You know what I mean? Like, sorry, you know, sorry, I don't have anything. And they have something. Yeah.
If I were to get deported, I know I'd have to go back to Mexico.
There's sympathy in those eyes. Yeah, but the sympathy is what makes it all the more sinister. It's not just sociopathy. It's that there's something more powerful than her sympathy for another human being taking precedence with regards to her behavior. It's, yeah, like pity, maybe. It's like a glimmer of emotive connection that's being snuffed out by something else. In this case, it could be racism, it could be just general conservatism, whatever the fuck she believes in.
Go to a place that I don't even remember and have to start my life over there.
You know, I feel for you, and I feel that story, but a lot of it I think
feel
is
it.
garbage. And I'm just sorry. I'm so tired of listening to everybody say this. There's people who are dying to travel.
True. Finally, a woman with the courage to speak the truth. She is just so tired of hearing DACA recipients say that they're afraid of being left with no one to care for them in a foreign country. That's a thing she hears all the time, and she hears it so many times that it's beginning to burden her. Okay? It's hurting her, you know?
And go to other countries. My daughter would give her right arm to go study in.
Oh, I like, by the way, the oh, you don't want to be deported from this country? Sweetie, loads of people would love to travel. I actually can't believe that's the argument she's making. It actually took me a second to sort of that one actually missed me by a little bit, you know? Like that was a very low hit somewhere, I think, beneath hell.
Europe. You're studying in America. I mean, you're going to go back with a degree. You're going to go back and have a great job.
She's not going back. This is her country. She's not traveling here. This is where she lives.
Why is it so horrible living in Mexico? Why?
Deport you?
It's
Well, what?
not
You
horrible
go.
living in.
You go. Wait. You go. Wait. I'll fundraise. Okay. We'll send you to Mexico. You have to stay there though. You can't come back to the United States. Okay. If it's all the same to you, yeah, you can go to Mexico.
In Mexico. It's not that I don't want to go back, it's that I don't want to be kicked out.
Why don't you all go and stand up to your own government and go, hey,
This is her government.
give us a job, give us housing. And
What? Wait. Go to what? The fuck Congress? Go to the Mexican president? Wait. What is she? Yeah, go out to like your what is it? You have a brown house in Mexico City, sweetie. Just go there and ask for a job. What are you talking about?
I just see this big group of people not doing it. And they just want this free ride. I'm like, let's give them
What
the free ride.
Wait, what? What free ride? She lives here. She pays taxes. She goes to school. She holds a job. What free ride are we talking about? What free ride?
Let's give them amnesty right now. What are we going to do with the next group?
The entire
Amnesty.
time said, go back to my
More.
country, go back to Mexico. This is my country, though.
True.
This is where I've been. And do we really want to be the type of people that just kind of throw the towel and we say, let's get them all out? Or do we say, yes, let's give them amnesty? And if it comes to
God, I wish I could be in her I would debate bro the fuck out of this Karen. Holy shit, I would make her cry. I would paint the fucking white floor of this empty filming lot with her tears, okay? And fucking smeared mascara. Oh my god. I'm not blaming this girl for not being a hyper level 10 debate lord or something, but holy fuck.
another point where there's other people that want to come here, another problem, we're going to fix that too. We're supposed to welcome in people.
Why didn't your parents become the citizens? And
Blame what are these titles? Blame parents? Like God is sort of typing over reality. Like, well, what are we doing about this? You know?
then they could have naturalized you.
I don't know about my parents, and this isn't really about my parents.
True.
This is about me.
Because that's a stupid question. Well, why didn't your parents just get naturalized 25 years ago and then you'd be a citizen, stupid? Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Shit, you're right. Maybe the Mexican government will give me time travel technology so I can go back and make my parents do that. Just go back in time, bro. What? Maybe this Karen could have gone back in time and, you know, had her father cut his drinking habits so that his shaky hands wouldn't have led to him dropping baby Karen on her head several times as a child, thus leading to a pathological deficiency of empathy.
And that's why us dreamers are out there. This is where I belong. And it's up to me.
But it's really crappy that your parents did this. And
Can you imagine if this was a conversation on poverty, you know? Like, a chick's like, I'm poor and I would like some welfare, please. And she's like, why didn't your parents get rich so you could just get money from them? And the girl's like, I don't know. It didn't happen. And she's like, well, that was really crappy of them.
I'm sorry. You don't want to put them, I'm throwing them under the bus. My parents made sure, and their parents.
Are you sorry? She keeps saying, I'm sorry, by the way. She keeps saying, I'm sorry. Like, you know, she is such a picture perfect stereotype of this like type of person. Do you know what I mean? Who is really, really fragile. And anytime anyone around them does or believes a thing which suggests they might be morally deficient, they fly into a rage. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is like such a stereotype of a particular kind of person. You know what I mean? Lil Doomer just changed the title of the video to Vosh was unironically evil. Aw, we're making progress.
Parents made sure that we didn't have to go through this. You know, I'd be pretty damn mad at them.
I'm not mad at them at all.
We did it. We overcame bad faith criticism. She's a typical narcissist. Yeah, this actually reminds me a lot of like a narcissistic parent. You know what I mean? Like a narcissistic parent, or I guess we'll just say mom, and like, yeah, she might be like hanging out with other people, and another set of parents might say like, yeah, you know, we try to support our kids in their hobbies. You know what I mean? And this mom might fly into a rage. I'm so sick of hearing how other people have time to support their children in their hobbies. And so what? What are hobbies even? It's not like all of them are good. It's not like all of them are worth any. And you go in this big spiel and nobody said anything to her. She's just internally feels something about this and just snaps over it, you know?
All. I felt that my parents were trying to protect me when they brought me over here. They wanted me to come over here and be the first one in my family that's a female to go to college and to have an actual job and to be an actual person and not just a statistic. What scares me is I don't know what's gonna happen once.
Did you register?
Yes,
Okay.
I have my card. I have my work permit. I have everything, but what's gonna happen
if
next?
she's DACA,
Am I
then
still gonna have that card in a year and a half, in 2 years, in 3 years? Where are you from?
Born in Wisconsin, raised in California.
Okay.
Yeah. But my parents, they were born in New York, but their parents on both sides were Italian immigrants. Nothing was handed to them.
Right.
nobody's talking about handing anything to anybody. Why do they always do this? What handing are we referring to? Is there some secret DACA trust fund that I'm not aware of? Is there some kind of back-end money pile that DACA recipients are receiving? And yeah, by the way, hey, by the way, okay, you know how they treated Italian immigrants back in the day, okay? You're lucky your great-grandma didn't get her fucking brains clocked out by the sole of a shoe thrown by an Anglo-Saxon riding by in a horse-drawn carriage in fucking New York, okay? Your grandparents, because of people like you, had to muffle their mouths so that they didn't reflexively speak in public and inform other people of their degenerate ethnic heritage. Your people would bind their hands with rope so that nobody would notice them trying to enunciate their words with their fucking hand. Your people are the victim of precisely what we were talking about. And at that time, people said that you were getting a free ride and that America was for Americans. And just every goddamn group of immigrants 2 generations past or more just forgets about everything that their parents had to go through, or their grandparents, you know, and just turns their nose up at the next group of people. Is that real, Vosh, the thing with the hands? Yes, it is real that Italian immigrants had to bind their hands with ropes so they did not reflexively gesture in such a way as to reveal their heritage.
You know, and they fought and they did it by the book.
Your family struggled through it, and you have come out of it, and my family's still struggling through it. and I'm trying to come out of it. Before DACA, I couldn't do this. I couldn't be here. I couldn't be talking to you.
You were hiding?
I was hiding because of who I was.
Yeah, wait, hold on. How old is this chick? She would have been a child when DACA was instated. What was the year? Hold on. What do you mean she was hiding? It was passed in 2012. That's 9 years ago. Unless this lady is 27 or older, and I don't think that she is, she was literally a child back when DACA was passed.
Was a criminal. And I don't want to talk about my parents. It's about me. I have to wait to see what happens in Congress because I'm DACA. I'm going to be...
Oh, I should say, this is an older video, by the way. That's why they're talking about, like, waiting on what's happening in Congress, because DACA was under threat.
The first one to go. I'm going to have to say goodbye to my job, say goodbye to my dream. And I've worked so hard.
I wish that it wasn't like this, and I really wish you all the best in pursuing.
God, she doesn't even have any fucking arguments, dude. She doesn't even have anything to say. She's like, I don't like you. You can go to Mexico and talk to your Mexican president and get a Mexican job. And I don't know, I'm so sympathetic to you. My heart burns with all of the love and care that I feel for you right now. But I'm sorry, I have no choice but to oppose this law that already exists because have fun in Mexico.
Your dream.
Even though sometimes I don't feel wanted, I know that there's going to be a time where that's going to change. And I'm going to be here to see that change.
Well, it was nice. I wish you all the best.
I like how rapidly she got up out of her chair. It seems like she was trying to preempt the situation where she didn't get, like, the handshake on the way out.
Well, it was nice. I wish you all the best.
It was nice to meet you too.
I want to see the facial expressions.
Don't make me stupid when you edit this. I found her to be
Hey, and the editor would have had to have been paid quite a bit to do the opposite, okay?
a delightful young lady. I feel so sad. I felt her pain and her fear of...
Okay, I can't say this for sure because I'm only ever seeing a 6-minute video of this lady. I feel like she probably has narcissistic personality disorder. There is something about her mannerisms that's so... just exude dishonesty, you know? Everything about this seems so disingenuous. Like, she clearly is just kind of, like, disgusted, you know? That's just my vibe, you know? Oh, yeah, and the fact that the first thing she said after the conversation was, "Don't make me look bad," like, you could read that as just a joke. That's the kind of joke I might make, but I feel like there's another more sinister, like, interpretation of that, which is that she legitimately feels like she's a perpetual victim and doesn't want to be victimized by meano editors, you know, making her look as bad as she is.
Having to be deported to a country that she doesn't know.
In my head, I knew there were people out there like that, but the fact that I got to see someone say that to my face...
I love that. The Karen is like, yeah, I'm so sympathetic. I'm glad I got to learn about her experiences. And the girl is like, wow, yeah, wow, they're really bad, aren't they? Yeah. I never thought I'd meet one of those sociopaths in person, but you know, wow. Or in other words, she's reeling from how bad that woman is, and the woman is trying to salvage her reputation by performatively overemphasizing the extent to which she sympathized with the woman who was her political enemy. Comes off kind of narcissistic.
A little bit disgusted.
You know, it could just be just another experience should it come down to her and her family having to be deported. It could be a wonderful experience. It's all on how you look at it.
They call
I feel like this lady, not this one could probably do for like an extended stay in a foreign country. What do you guys think, huh? Do we need her in our country? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not getting a big America vibe from this lady, you know? I don't know. America's somewhere here, and she's very below it. And I just think, I don't know. There's got to be another place out there. She could go to Brazil? Yeah.
You look at it.
They call us streamers for a reason, because we dream of a better life, and I know that we're going to make it a reality.
Yeah, the Karen just doesn't look presidential, you know? When I look at her, I think, yeah, America's for everyone, but not everyone. They could have chosen a more educated person on the anti-side and a less emotional person on the pro side. Even the top comment is like, yeah, the anti-DACA bitch was kind of dumb. And all they have to say about the pro side is that she was emotional about facing down a person who dehumanizes her, you know? Not all DACA recipients were brought here illegally, though. True. The lady in pink is out of control. Oh, that's nice. We're in the New York Post YouTube video comment section, but it seems like they're not entirely unreasonable. I'm sure if I look through far enough. The woman who's wearing pink, she was very closed-minded and disrespectful. Yeah. See? Yeah, nice. Just thought it's nice, you know, we get to gaze into the gaping black heart of evil. Vosh, scroll down, it gets bad. Let's just have our hopium, huh? Let's just enjoy it.